Alright, you should be live. We're back. We're going to do another Edge of Eternities draft. Sorry, Vivi, not right now. We'll get there. I just got back a little bit from seeing the Naked Gun reboot. Like, nothing great, but also not bad either. Like, I enjoyed it, but there was nothing that was like, no, this is absolute gold and I love it. But there were some parts that were still really funny though, and none of the jokes were like, this is really stupid or that like overstayed their welcome while trying to get me to laugh at them and failing, so. Alright, what have we got? We opened Alpha Rael's Mythic version. He's okay, at best. Echoing Depths, also not something I need in Limited. This might be a Specimen Freighter, or maybe Depressurize. Seam Rip's playable, but not amazing. Same with this. I might just take the Specimen Freighter. It's definitely one of the better tempo plays you can make in the game, I feel like, so. Then again, I haven't been doing great in this format, so what do I know? 5 mana 4/4 that must die, or it takes over the game. Lash Whip Predator's decent. Like, it's pretty easy to get a discount on him, I feel like. Sammy can be really strong. Bell's always been good. I think I'm just going to take the Assembler, though, and we'll see. Bioengineered Future has not impressed thus far. I do like the Gene Pollinator. I do like a lot of the ramp creatures in this set, because I feel like there's a lot of good stuff to ramp into. Auxiliary Boosters has also been very good in all of my decks. I could theoretically just take the Cryogen Relic. It is an artifact for the Mechan. It's a card draw spell. But I think I like the Gene Pollinator slightly more. Loading Zone. This is the 1/1 counter. Oh, it's all counters, not just 1/1 counters. So it is good for brewing Spacecraft, but it's kind of a do-nothing enchantment by itself. Oh, Synthetic Burst. Wormwall's fine. Disrupting or Desculpting Blast is fine. Unravel can be good. Alright, I'm gonna take him. We're gonna see if we can do anything cool with it. It's the white-black one, yeah. Well, if I'm gonna do 1/1 counters and or charge counters on my space stations, Rick's Fate Maker seems fine. It's not really a 1/1 counters matter thing that I actually want to take. I think I'd rather just have Germinating Worm at this point. A lot of red, but nothing great in red. Alright, we're gonna pull through the weft and see if we can do anything cool with that. Get back 2 non-land permanents and then get 2 lands back to play if I have them, but blue-green not particularly good at self-mill. That's more blue-black's thing, but maybe. Maybe we find some stuff. We have a better reason to play it. Or maybe we don't, and it's terrible. Yeah, so far this format has been more about doing something cool and kind of making it work than just running over people for me. Has been what's been fun, at least. Like, I've definitely drafted some decks with some weird cards, which is why I'm willing to give Loading Zone a chance here, even though it's not the best. It's the 1/5. I'm not super thrilled with that one. This is the 3/2 flying lifelink that gets something back. Alright, I'm down to try some other stuff. It's also an artifact for the Mechan Assembler. Like, I could splash This does not seem like a terrible format to be like 3-color plus, but it's also not amazing because it doesn't have a lot of the good fixing lands. It's only got the one common land that taps for mana of any color, but... Alright, a 2/2 that gets 2 1/1 counters for every 3 mana is a lot better. See, trying that out. Oh, red's been the most open, so maybe my 3-color deck needs to dip into red. Like, this black card is better than a lot of the red cards I've seen, which is why I don't mind taking it, but in and of itself not doing anything. There is a Sky Stinger, though, and 2 Drill 2 Deeps, especially if we open, like, Pinnacle Kill Ships or, what's its name? Like, the thing that does 100 damage that I had in one of my other drafts. Like, just by virtue of having 10 counters on it. Alright, that helps crew things even faster, but having one of these seems decent, and it puts a 1/1 counter, so it's still on theme. Oh, that's the Tactician. For a minute there, I thought that was, the named character's mythic card, Tannock, I think. Encounter. Oh, but there's also a Broodguard Elite, which, given what I've taken so far, I kind of want the Broodguard Elite. That can do a lot of work. Oh, there's Tannock's uncommon version. Extinguisher Battleship. Maybe? I don't currently have, like, good ramp cards. It might be my biggest issue. Not the ship, that's the protection spell. But it is a decent enough card. So I'm going to take it. Yeah, it doesn't work with 1/1 counters or any of the other stuff that I've grabbed so far. Really care for the Cryologist. I think I don't really have the things for the Mechan either. Alright, I'm gonna take this thing. Let's see. No, seriously, bioengineered future, you are not the card I'm looking for. Scavenger Grounds, no. Shattered Wings, not really. Might want the Mechanizoa. Alright, there's another Broodguard Elite. Of course it's in packs with, like, good stuff, though. Darn it. Why were you not in the pack where I'm taking, like, a Glacial Godmaw that I'm probably not even gonna wind up running? Like, I have no actual good ramp except for one Gene Pollinator. I'm hoping the Intrepid Tenderfoots make it back around, though, to go along with my loading zone. Yeah, the Broodguards are really strong with the loading zone, because they'll come in with double counters, and then they'll leave and put quadruple effective counters on the thing with the warp, so... And there's a good mass mutiny. Fine, we'll take Pinnacle Kill Ship. That is one of the things I was talking about. Oh... Don't really want a Debris Field Crusher. Fine. Oh, there's a fun blue-red land, and all we have is the Sentinel, and my things are already kind of okay at crewing things, so I'm gonna take the blue-red land just in case. Yeah, I could kind of use, like, Sammy's Curiosity. I'm going to guess that that card has finally hit the point where I thought it was going to be last week, where it's like, yeah, no, nobody passes that card anymore, unless everybody's actively avoiding green. expect 2 biosynthetic bursts, will they? Surely not. That would be insane. First one, yeah, but the second one, nah. That'd be too much. I don't need this pull through the left. Light Jammer when I already have 2 of the other things seems way too ambitious. I will happily take another Tenderfoot, though. Oh, sure, let's take a Scavenger Grounds towards set completion. Oh, good, we got the other Fate Maker back, too. Ship Agrarian is not bad with what I have. The Synthesizer Lab Ship is also not bad, but I don't have a ton of artifacts to work with, so I think just taking the Agrarian is fine here. Say, who am I drafting with while we're doing this, but Starwinder is fine, not amazing though, or at least it hasn't been. It's been scary, but it's been more scary as a 7/7, and sometimes I draw some cards off of it, so maybe it's still worth it. I could also just take Close Encounter though. I do have like one of the worms as a good warp this creature and then I can punch with it. Alright. Oh, we wield the other Fate Maker and I can take the Diplomatic Relations here. I need another Annul. Wondering how good the green-red deck would have been if I had just taken it when the red looked open and the blue seemed meh. But the problem is that none of the... Oh, there's a Curiosity. Thank you. Sorry, Avendo. I think you're hard for me. Would not mind, like, 2 or 3 more Sammy's Curiosities to get my artifact, or get my lander count up. It's not the worst. And I have a few ways to put counters on it, too. Germinating Worm is fine, but not amazing. Just gonna take the card draw potential. And there we go. A 2-mana 3/2 haste, trample, creature spells can't be countered, combat damage can't be prevented. Honestly, I think the Germinating Worm or even actually the Wormwall Sweeper is probably better. Like, this thing is fine, don't get me wrong, it's a 2-mana 3-power haste creature, but a lot of the time it just trades for their 2-drop, because it's still a 3/2. Like, and you get a damage or 2 in. Okay, I'll take another Mechanozoa for my Close Encounter, and to up my artifact count also for my Mechan Assembler. Not doing anything with the 1/1 counters matter. Now that's something that could do stuff with a 1/1 counter sub-theme going on. And it's a cheap creature to help my Pollinator ramp mana. You know, get it into play early. How many spaceships do I currently have? 4. I don't think I have quite enough artifacts for him, and I don't need the Light Jammer when I have the other things. I'm gonna take a Lost in Space here in case I think I need it. Alright, fine, I'll take your self-made Mechan or whatever. Second Annul. Alright, let's see what we got to work. And don't really need that. Probably don't need the Facial God Maw. Like, I think my other bigger things are better in the deck. One more cuts, so let's see what we got. Yeah, these are not 2-drops, by the way. I mean, I guess technically if I had a 1-drop and I wanted to put counters on something, but they're really not. Lost in Space. What is my artifact count? I'm doing it manually. 9 for the second. And Sammy's Curiosity would also make an artifact for it. Anybody else doing anything? Seed Ship Agrarian helps. Probably don't need the Worm with the Mechans. This thing deals 4 damage, right? Yeah. Actually have a ton of ramp. I'd probably get rid of the Pinnacle Kill Ship. We'll keep the Extinguisher Battleship because once that thing hits, it tends to clear up a lot of the board. And it's pretty easy to get it to 5/5 flying, or 10/10 flying trample for 5 counters, even without something like Landing Zone, because whatever survives can probably crew it, so. Yeah, you probably don't. You know, got like a couple things that can attack, but we're at 3, right? 3 starships now. Missing anybody? Yeah, so 3 spacecraft. That thing's probably costing the full 6 to activate. All right. Blue-green loading zone. Hello, Amaloid. How are you? Oh, my hand is incredibly medium. The opponent's going first. I do not have high hopes right now, but I also don't know what I'm hoping to draw by mulliganing away from, like, my bigger things to do with all of this mana, so... Not warping it in for 0 and having it explode. Thank you, game. Alright. That's at least something to do. Yeah, put that one first, because if they run out something and I warp this in and tap it, like tap down their thing, and then... Yeah, exactly. Like, I just tap him and attack with the 2/2 now. Oh wait, hang on. We warp it in. Yeah. Put screen in 1. Oh right, he's summoning sick. That's why it's not letting me do it. Figured it out. Alright, so warp him in for 2 then. I'm thinking I can tap him immediately for some stupid reason. Like, I'll run him out, and then I'll put the counters on him. I'll use him to put, like, one more counter on my guy. It's like, no, that's not how that works. Moron. He can tap other things immediately, but he himself has the tap symbol. It's not just tap something else you control and make a mana to replace the mana that you spent to cast him. That turn. Well, that kind of sucks. Hopefully they can efficiently kill my... And now they can just steal my guy. That's even better for me. Hooray! So now every time they get an artifact for the first time each turn, they get a 2/2. That's terrific. And I haven't drawn my way to bounce that yet. It's nice that if I get to untap here, I get to make a 5/5 trampler and just start smashing face with it and protect it, but... I do need to untap here, so they have yet another removal spell, which would not be that surprising. I gotta go looking for one. Alright. Hey. I'm at 8. Sure. You two. Hey. Yep. Man, I wish I was making free 2/2s every turn. I don't know why I didn't put that card in my deck. And I'm not going to have trample anymore if I trade off for the 2/3. also am not in danger of winning next turn either, so kind of, if they attack with it, I kind of have to trade it off, because otherwise I'm going to start falling too far behind on board. Well, if they're doing this, I was going to say then they're going to try and kill me in the air now, so... You actually need to block that one. Take the 2, kills him. They already made their other 2/2 for the turn. It's the 5/5 lockdown. Actually lock down the higher toughness. Because if they block and kill this thing, then its counters just go elsewhere. Yep. If I attack with the 4/3 and they just trade off the one guy for it and go to 6, then I lose all my trample and I'm kind of stuck, so... Although I don't think I'm winning this game. They have way too many cards in hand and another card draw spell in exile, and yeah. Do not love my chances here, but... Alright, so... Yeah, I do think I diversify my threats here. That way it won't take much more to kill them. I'm still very far behind, I feel like. Just because of the sheer volume of cards they have to work with, and they can look at 2 more of them if they need to and put a body on the table. Alright, we block with the non-trampler. Because I can still put something else out. Yeah, I am killing a thing which enables their, warp. Whatever it's called. Void. Enabling Void. Oh, they had a 0-point ballad. Cool. That sucks. Me? Yeah, just miss getting them a little bit lower. Now pull back my Mechan. Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe the Drix Fate Maker is a 4-power trampler. It's a little dicey to steal mine, because if I have a bounce spell, which I don't, because I finally drew one of my removal spells, so that's neat. Terrific. Yeah, no, I was not winning that game, most likely, just because of the sheer volume of cards they had to work with, but... It's not a bad game, but it felt like I was behind almost the entire... When they stole my 4/4 that makes 2/2s, is what did it, because they were alive by the 4 points of life they gained from double blocking my guy with their thing. So if they had not made 2/2s extra, Might not have even lost that game. I might still have, but, you know. I feel like it would have been a little bit closer. It's not great, but... yeah, that made it a tiny bit better. Alright, so we warp this in. And then we use him and tapping the enchantment to warp this in. To put 2 counters on my 1/2. Yeah, you better crack that fetch land. These are about to get dicey. And then both of those warp back out. Back on a later turn when I need them. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd like to hit you for 3 though. If that's alright. Cool. I mean, I'm putting all my eggs in one basket, but I kind of only have one basket right now, so... it's either all the eggs or none of the eggs. Okay. I say we're trading haymakers back and forth. I am in a lot of trouble here. See if they want to trade. They do not. Alright, then... gain my 2 life and make the lander. Actually cast this out. Now without trample, this has me taking 5 going to 8 and making a 7/8. Becomes an issue for them. If they can kill it and find 2 more points of damage, I die. Or if they can kill my 6/7, I'm going to die, but this deck seems medium, and I have not drawn an island yet, so... it won't take that much. Oh. They have the Edict that's gonna suck, because they do have black mana. So there's a chance, but... alright. Well, they have to chump right now, so... let's eat their 1/2 first. Ah, they're gonna trade. Alright. Well, now I lose. I'm sorry, I've drawn stone nothing this entire game. Aside from my one setup thing. And now I take... If they play a land, I have to chump. If they kill my creature, I just die, like, with anything that gives power. Alright. Not winning this game by chump blocking with my only creature here. Sure. You like to sack him and draw a card? No? Okay. And somehow I still have not drawn an island or a way to win. Okay. Oh, that was neat. So my one option was to not aggressively attack with my guy because they could not kill it on defense, but I don't think I'm winning that game by waiting. Yeah, they kind of had to have something there or I would just die, and forcing them to chump and playing my guy to chump seemed a lot better than sitting back. Because they're clearly running black for something. If they draw a grav kill, I just lose that game, so... The fact that they actually had the -3, -0, and another creature, and all of their lands to make their other guy big enough, because it took literally everything they had to not have that fail for them. Alright, well, get to look for my third land if I miss, so... Right, playing out the forest makes this guy obnoxious on priority holding. Oh good, a third land. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna bin that one, because I really need another forest for all of my other stuff. And we can still do the Kanazoa thing here. I also just run out... Oops, I also just run out a 1/3, I guess, first. And this makes it more likely that the Mechanizoa trick will get the 1/3 through for damage. And now they're both 3/2s. That's... Oh, good, but they're attacking. So I just take 3 here. That works. So warp this in. Tap down that. Through this with this. I might trade, though, for their other 3/2. Oh, good. I've been a land that I didn't need before, and now I'm not getting any lands at all. Perfect. Typical arena stuff. Have another cheap spell. Jesus. Oh, sucks to be me. Gonna lose again. I can't cast my spells, and my opponent is casting 2 spells a turn. Perfect. Alright, well... Not winning this game, so... Try something. Alright, that's 2 damage exactly, so I didn't even trample over or anything. I got rid of their token maker, so that helps, but... I have 2 4/3s. Oh, good! Oh, good. No, this is... They have literally cast every single turn. Alright, let's counter their 3/1, because I need to do something to stem the bleeding here. Yeah, the fact that I'm, like, 5 mana away from ever casting that is kind of killing me here. Alright, well, they only get to kill one of my guys, so that's neat. But they're eventually going to have a 4/5 flyer. Like, possibly next turn. Oh, hey, a 4th land. Right on time. Perfect. Perfect. Is that a 4/4? Alright, sure. Warp this in. Warp this in. Make my other thing a 4/4. Okay. 2. 4/5 flyer. Land would have been nice. Land would have been awesome. I can't take the 4 from that without dying. Or the 5 from that without dying. So I can't do anything without dying, is what I'm getting. Like, literally can't do anything here that would not still result in me dying because I'm short land. Okay. Oh, that was fun. In that it sucked horribly and I died every single time without ever feeling like I stood a chance. So... hooray! That was an 0-3, right? Cool. Just literally did not feel like anything I did mattered in any of those 3 games. This is giving me some serious Midnight Hunt vibes, where I just don't understand this format on Arena. Like, the things that I'm doing don't matter at all. At no point in time do I feel like I can win games. Alright. I guess we'll try again. Just throw more gems into the abyss and then go play Vivi to get my daily wins. Alright, give me a minute, I'll be back if you're watching this live. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.